This video was made possible by EA Game Changers. Hey guys, it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another speed build, and we are building a starter home in StrangerVille. I was going to build this house anyway, so I figured I would record it and share it with you guys if you guys wanted to see it, and also put it up on the gallery later today, so it'll be available for download if you guys would like to grab it. But I'm building this house as a house to play in this storyline in StrangerVille because I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But I'm going to be shortly after this voiceover, and that video will be out sometime after this one, so stay tuned for that. We're going to explore the storyline, and I'm really excited to see what happens. Like, I know it has something to do with plants, and something to do with a crater, and something to do with the secret lab, and that's in like creepy possession, and I'm really excited to explore it, so I will be bringing some gameplay to the channel later today. But I wanted to make a starter home that our sim could live in, she could move right into from the beginning, and, you know, afford. I also wanted to make sure that this home was only base game in StrangerVille. So if you just decided to buy this pack and you wanted a starter home to start off in, and you don't have a lot of packs, it didn't use everything. So this is just base game in StrangerVille. I keep thinking I'm saying the name wrong because I keep wanting to say Strange Town or Stranger Things, but that's okay. You would think after the amount of videos I've recorded with this so far, some of which haven't even come out yet, I would have the town right, but I second guess myself every single time I say it. But anyway, this house comes in at like 18,000 simoleons and change. Basically, I moved my sim into this lot, and then I bulldozed it and used all the money she had to build this house, and she had a little bit left over. But it has a bedroom, a bathroom, a full kitchen, a nice little living room. It's kind of cozy. There's a little bit of extra space in there for you to expand once you get a little bit more money. It's a little empty, but like I think it works out really well for a starter home. It has everything you need. And we're just doing some landscaping out here. We have some cacti out front, and then I put a bunch of these aloe vera plants around because they're free in the debug menu, which are super duper helpful. And then I decided, you know what? I want this house to be red. And I have been thinking that for a while because I tried to do a red build kind of recently and it didn't work out super well. So I figured I would give it another go. But I did go ahead and change the shutters on those windows so they weren't red anymore because I thought it was a little bit too much red on red. So we do change them to like a more beige color momentarily. And that front window as well. That's my favorite one that's in like every build this week. I apologize. I'll eventually get over it. But it's so pretty. I really, really enjoy it. So made sure to use that in the front, but we're just messing around with the roof. I tried to make this house look similar to the other ones in this area. That's why it's this shape. I don't know. I wanted it to fit into its surroundings and of course be simple because it's a starter home. It needs to be affordable for you to move right into when you start up a new game. So, you know, it's fairly simple, but I think it's pretty cute. I enjoyed building this one and it was a really, really quick build. Normally, like, I'm not a fast builder, at least in my opinion. Like, it'll take me hours and hours to finish a build. But I did this one in 33 minutes, which was kind of funny. I was just like, whoa, how did I do that? And I was proud of it. I mean, it's a very simple build, so that makes sense. And yeah. Anyway, sorry, I had to stop recording for a second there because my cat was in my office with me and he just started like, okay, so in my office, I have a window right next to my desk, and my cat is a really big cat. He's 21 pounds, and he needs help getting in and out of the window because the ledge isn't big enough for him. And so he like made a really bad noise and was trying to get down, and he kind of fell out of the window, and then I had to let him out of the room, and it was a whole ordeal. So I mean, you didn't need to know that, but I thought it was funny, like, that he's too big for the window. Anyway, this is the interior. I really like the layout. It's really simple, and this window just looks so good from the inside. I'm kind of obsessed with it. But this kitchen has these base game counters in it, and I think it looks pretty cute. It's pretty full, and there's a lot of beige going on in here, and we add some red accents as well to just kind of liven it up a little bit. And we have a couple of cabinets, not too many in here. I think just those two, honestly. Oh, there's three. I forgot about the third one. Just so there's a little bit, but we didn't need it across the whole kitchen, and that would have taken up too much money anyway. I wish they weren't so expensive, but I guess it makes sense. Cabinetry is like expensive to get in real life, so it makes sense that it would be in The Sims as well. But in the bathroom here, we just have some simple base game stuff, obviously, because the only bathroom thing that we got with StrangerVille was the tub. And I didn't feel like that fit with this build because I just wanted a little suburban house, essentially not really a like bunker. So I didn't use that in here. And then the bedroom is going to be pink, but right now I'm just grabbing a bed and putting it in here because I'm just like, okay, we're getting low on money. We have that 5,000 simoleons. Let's get the necessities in and then we will decorate. So we're going to be figuring out the living room here shortly because we have the kitchen, we have the bathroom, and we're adding a half wall to just separate the entrance area from the kitchen area because I thought that needed a little bit of separation so you weren't just walking in into the kitchen off to the side. I felt like it established it as a hall area a little bit better. And then back here we're having the living space, and I end up using that really, I don't know what pattern I would call it, but really bright red rug that comes with base game that I never use. We should be grabbing shortly, and I thought it looked really nice in here, this one. Because I never use this and I always want to, but like I never find the right place for it. And I thought it worked really well. It looks like something it's nice quality, but maybe it was like a hand-me-down or something. And I imagine this house was probably already furnished when my sim that I'm going to be using in this gameplay / let's play series moved in. So it's just kind of all to a specific theme. And obviously the last person that lived here must have liked pink in their bedroom because that's been updated to be pink. But we're going to be doing that now. I really like how it came out and I'm really enjoying this rug. And so that's why we did pink because I wanted to use that swatch on the rug. And so we're just adding curtains in here and then we're going to paint the wall behind the bed to be a pink to match the rug, which I think looks really, really cute and just adds a little bit of extra detail and color to this home because I felt like you just have to add a little bit of color to try and make it less boring and beige, I suppose. And because of the limited budget, you'll see in the living room a little bit later, I paint a section of a wall because I couldn't afford artwork and I thought it made the wall look a little bit more interesting. So we'll be doing that in a little bit, but we're just adding a plant and a dresser in here and we have our bedside tables. Like this room is fully functional. This whole house is fully functional. There's no computer set up here though, which I have a feeling I'm going to run into issues with that pretty quickly, but hopefully my sim will be working fairly quickly and we can make some money so I can get a computer or just go to the library to do so. We'll see how much money I actually need to solve this mystery. Hopefully not a lot, but I have a feeling I'm going to need some money, so it's going to be a little bit of an issue, but computers are expensive and I wanted to make sure the place looked kind of cute and was functional in every other way, so. Also, I don't know how much the laptops are. They're probably more expensive than desktop computers, but maybe they're not. I guess I will find out shortly, but we'll hopefully get that in the end. I'm like paying super close attention now to where I'm placing things because I just posted that family build, which went up yesterday when you guys are seeing this, and somebody commented with a timestamp and I forgot a fruit bowl on the floor inside a chair. And I'm like, I don't remember even placing that on the floor. So I'm like hyper analyzing this build and being like, did I forget anything in random places? I don't even know how that got there, honestly, but I thought it was really funny. It's funny how things like that happen, but just deleting stuff now to try and figure out how to paint the back porch and how to add some interest here. I was like, I want a bookcase. And so I was like, we only need 2 chairs. And then I can get like the little bookcase. And I was like, but that doesn't really fill up a wall. So I put it back by the back door and then I painted a section of this wall red just to add a little bit of visual interest. I think it worked. It's interesting for sure. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to be zooming around trying to see if there's anything else we can delete. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to give this a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and click that notification bell to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. And I will catch you guys probably in an hour or so for the first part of my StrangerVille gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, everybody.